Exterminate, 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 exterminate. Doctor Who, bitches! So unless you guys have been living under a rock, which I really wouldn't be surprised, that was really rude, I'm so sorry. Anyway, this Saturday, the 23rd of November, was the 50th anniversary for Doctor Who. And so, basically the whole world sat down and was like, guys, we gotta watch this thing. And it was the Day of the Doctor. And in honesty, I was not impressed. I wasn't overwhelmed. In fact, I was underwhelmed, unfortunately. I was so excited when I found out that Billie Piper was going to be in it. But I was kind of disappointed because I really wanted her to be in it as Rose, and she wasn't. And that made me sad. And yeah. And that wasn't just it. It was, I don't know, I did like it. And, so before you start, killing me here, I did like it. It was good. I just didn't, it wasn't the best I thought it could be. Okay, guys. I'm not here, this is not a video that's going to be a review of Day of the Doctor. This is just a video about my Doctor Who life. Because although I may not be so much now, I was a crazy obsessed Doctor Who fan when I was about 10, 11. I was 9 when Christopher Eccleston was started as a Doctor, and I really liked it. I think I missed the first episode. I started watching it from the second episode, End of the World, but loved it, carried on watching, loved it, loved Rose, loved the Doctor, loved everything. And yeah, and to be honest, I didn't like the look of David Tennant when I first saw him. I thought, no, I don't like this guy. Mostly because all the pictures they showed of him were of him in this thing called Casanova, and he just looked like a really arrogant dick. And so I was like, I'm not going to like this. I really, no. So yeah, I thought I wasn't going to like it, but actually David Tennant turned out to be my Doctor. And yeah, I absolutely adore him now. So as I said, I was a huge, massive fan. And annoyingly, all my Doctor Who figures and all the sort of things like that are stowed away in the attic or the loft, and I'm not getting them down. So I don't really have all my merchandise or anything that I had when I was younger with me to hand. So, but I do have a load of the books that I got, and these books, this was probably one of the first books I got, which is the Monsters and Villains book, which is basically just about all these different, all the different things that the Doctor's faced, mostly not from Christopher Eccleston, so, no, me being boring, I only really focused on the, Christopher Eccleston things, like the Daleks, and I'm trying to find stuff quickly, and the Autons, and the pig in the spaceship. But yeah, and then I also, because I'm a very typical British person, I always get the annuals, and I remember reading the hell out of this thing, especially, I'm never gonna find it now. Oh my god. Memories. This is actually Crazy Feels time. Crazy. I haven't looked at this thing in so long. Yeah, I remember reading this page so much because I love Rose. I was just like, so you guys know that I am pretty much obsessed with Ashley Greene. Billie Piper was the Ashley Greene of her time, okay? Wow, crazy for her girl. Yeah, basically. So yeah, and then I also got this. Yes, it's a TARDIS. It's actually the Season 1 box set, in a special TARDIS box. And I've watched the hell out of this thing, and I love it lots. And even so that half of it's come off, and it makes me sad. I do have a really special big box thingy for the Season 2 box set, but it's a Cyberman, and freaking terrified of Cyberman! So anyway, even though I said that I wasn't really sure about David Tennant being the Doctor, I sent 3 letters in the post. 1 to Chris Eccleston, 1 to Billie Piper, and 1 to David Tennant. All asking for their autographs. I was probably very sickly sweet and cute, like, I love Doctor Who, it's the best thing in the world, it makes my life better. I'm so really, really sorry for that. Yeah, so I only got 1 response, and it was David Tennant. I like how I just went completely off there. You won't probably be able to see, but on his hairline, it even says my name. Yeah, it's a big thing, guys. So yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I keep it in a very special place, which kind of sounded a bit dodgy, but yeah, and since then he has been my Doctor, and no one has ever replaced him as my Doctor, even though there's only actually been 1 Doctor since him, but he hasn't replaced him. So yeah, okay. So quite soon after this, I found out that Billie Piper had released a book. It was her autobiography. I was like 11. I wasn't prepared to read this autobiography, but she was coming to Oxford to do a signing for her autobiography, and they were allowing people who like Doctor Who to come over and say hello. So I did. And this, seriously, I'm so excited in this picture that I'm not even looking at the camera, and I'm freaking adorable. See, look how cute I am. I'm just so adorable. How can you not love me? If you did not squeal with Ornus, then you're wrong. I remember being so excited that day. I don't think I actually said anything to her. I think I was literally just staring at her face. And because I was a little kid and I was still counted as cute, that's a good thing when you meet famous people, because they like cute kids. Unless they don't like cute kids. And then it doesn't give you an advantage. I did also meet John Barrowman. I can't remember when, and I couldn't find the picture. But he didn't really talk to me. I literally, yeah, I think he said like thanks, and that was it. And he talked to everyone else. So this is an example. I don't know if this is the same now, but this is an example of people who, when you're a little kid, it doesn't give you an advantage. In fact, they don't talk to you very much. But I don't know. Maybe he was just having an off day or something. But yeah, it was cool to meet him too. I got temporarily upgraded into a Cyberman, which is really weird because I'm terrified of Cybermen. Though back then I wasn't terrified of Cybermen, I actually loved Cybermen and I thought they were really awesome. And actually Cybermen were my favourite creatures, but now they're really not, and they're really scary, and I actually want to cry looking at this photo because that's me with a Cyberman head on. And like the thing that I'm really scared of is like turning into a Cyberman. So yeah, I suck. You guys have no idea how sad I was when Rose left Doctor Who. Like, I was absolutely devastated. I was so sad. But luckily, I did really like Freema Agyeman, who played Martha, and I also got a signed photo from her, and it even says my name on it. I like you, Freema. See, now, I don't really have anything to show for the gap between like, Martha and Matt Smith. Just because I think after, like, Rose, I did not collect any action figures or anything. From what I can remember, I don't have a Martha action figure, I don't have a Donna action figure, I don't have the Master, I don't have anything past season 2, though I think I might have a Jadoon. But I don't know why. I think I just didn't get as many. I do remember I had a big TARDIS, I had one of the Reapers from season 1, I had a werewolf, I had several Cybermen, terrifying. I had loads of Daleks, I had a remote control Dalek, I had a remote control K9, oh my god. And I did really like Donna's series, I really like Martha's series. I wasn't too keen on the specials before David Tennant regenerated, and I really was very sad when David Tennant regenerated, because, you know, that's the end of Doctor Who for me. Well, it wasn't, obviously, because I still watch it now, and I'm still a fan. But I really did not like Matt Smith at all. Like, I said that I didn't like the look of David Tennant and that I thought he looked like an arrogant prick. Well, I really didn't like Matt Smith. Like, I don't even actually, to be honest, know why I didn't like him. I think I just thought he looked a bit funny. I'm really sorry, Matt. I don't mean it. Well, I did back then, but I don't now, so it's all okay. Basically, I really... And then every time I watched Doctor Who with him in it, I just made annoying remarks all the time. Because I really suck. But I really like Amy Pond, and I liked Rory, and now I really like Matt Smith, and like I can watch his episodes that I really hated to start with, and I can like be like, yeah, I like this guy. See? Yeah. So after the first time in years, I met a new Doctor Who person. Between obviously Matt Smith and David Tennant, I went to every single Doctor Who exhibition. I went to the one at Brighton Pier, which I think was the first one. I can't remember them in order, so don't shoot me here. Brighton, Earls Court, Cardiff, and Manchester and Land's End in Cornwall. I didn't go to the Doctor Who experience when it was at, I think it was at Olympia. I did go to the exhibition at Earls Court, but I'm sure there was the Doctor Who experience before it moved to Cardiff, if I'm correct, but I didn't go to that. I think that was because it was still Matt Smith, and I was like, no. But yeah, I remember 2 times when I saw Cybermen, I was like, I swore down I saw that thing move. But yeah, I don't think they did. But you know, I'm terrified of Cybermen. I know what you're thinking. Why the hell am I wearing a pirate hat? And why am I so damn awesome? I'm wearing this pirate hat because it is a part of my Doctor Who history. Before I met some people to do with Matt Smith, I wanted a cosplay, and I saw the episode, and I can't remember the episode name. The episode basically where Amy Pond is a pirate, and I loved it, and I was like, I want to dress like that. So I went to Primark, and I put together a costume, and also I got this hat. I didn't have, like, the right hair colour, as you can tell. I didn't dye my hair. I didn't wear a wig, so I literally was a brown-haired Amy Pond, which is kind of strange. So I wouldn't be able to pull it off now, because my hair is way too short, at least it was a little bit lengthy. I'm even wearing the plaid. This plaid was originally for Amy Pond, and now I use it for Sam Winchester. This is crazy times. I put this cosplay together, and I went to Collectomania Milton Keynes. And I met so many Doctor Who cosplayers, and some of them I still talk to now. I don't think I met anyone that day. I did. I met James and Oliver Phelps, but they're from Harry Potter, so, not entirely relevant. But if you're interested, I just found the signed photo of them lying around with all my Doctor Who pictures, so, yeah. So, yeah, I met the Weasley twins dressed as Amy Pond. Anyway, the next June or July, I went to London Film Comic Con, and Karen Gillan was going, and so I very, very quickly booked a photo shoot ticket with her, and I even got her autograph, and I very nearly didn't get her autograph, because we were literally the last virtual queue number. I can't bother to explain that. We were basically the last people in the queue, and my mum had to run and get, like, these voucher thingies, and they wouldn't give them to her, and she was like, look, just give me the damn things. But yeah, so basically this is me, Karen Gillan, with her autograph on it, and yeah, and aren't we cute? And there's even the TARDIS! Huh! Who'd have thought? Yeah, that's crazy. That's one of the, only pictures that I think I look reasonably okay in without makeup. That same year, I went to Entertainment Media Show in another part of Earls Court. Karen Gillan wasn't going, but I did meet 3 other Doctor Who people. I met Caitlin Blackwood, who plays Amelia Pond, who is Karen Gillan's sister. I don't have the picture with me, it's on the computer, and I wasn't printing it off or anything, but I do have her autograph. And this seriously, I met her and she looked so diddy, and I think she was probably about 10 or 11, and now she just looks so grown up, and I'm just like, oh, my baby's grown up, because it looks so different from when I met her, and she's just so adorable. And she was really excited to see that I was just Amy, and oh, she's so cute. I also got to meet Rory! He was awesome! Though he didn't hug me back. He jerk didn't hug me back. It's okay, I forgive him. Oops! So yeah, he's wearing an awesome hat, I'm wearing an awesome hat, I'm hugging him, he's half hugging me back. You know. Sorry, I ran out of memory and then it stopped filming and then it's all annoying, I have to delete stuff and yeah. This is my signed photo of Arthur Darvill. He thought my name was Colin, because he's silly. He was like, what's your name? And I said, Holly, and he went, Colin? I think he needs his hearing sorted out, bless him. And the very next day, I actually got to meet my doctor in person, David Tennant! Yeah, excuse my weird makeup and stuff. I was dressed as Abby from NCIS, but I didn't have any makeup on my eyes, and my forehead is really shiny, and I don't have a fringe, and I'm not wearing a wig, so I look pretty ridiculous. But, you know, it's me and David Tennant, so I think that makes up for it. And I didn't really get to say much to him. All he literally said was hello and bye. He might not have even said bye. I mean, he was in such a rush. Like, he had to, like, he was just straight in, straight out. And so yeah, you didn't really get much time with him, which was fine. And because I still met him and got a picture with him. I mean, I'm sad I didn't get an autograph with him, but you know, he was reasonably expensive. As for Matt Smith, he did go to a convention. He went to several conventions, but the one that I usually go to, he went to one, and I asked my mummy, and she said, no, I can't go that day. And then she said that if we were going, then she could only get a photo for one of us, and we both wanted a picture with him. And yeah, so it wasn't really very fair, so I guess just next time, really. I'd love to meet Karen again, and I would love to meet Billie Piper again, and, like, tell her, I want to bring that picture with me and say, like, this is me when I was 11 and you made my dreams come true. And see if she thinks I'm a weirdo. But, basically, I really want to meet some of the, like, classic doctors now. Like, I've always wanted to meet Sylvester McCoy just because he is, like, adorable. But I'd really like to meet Paul McGann. I've met Peter Davison, sort of. Like, he walked past me and complained that my pen didn't work, so he wouldn't sign my thing. Actually, he did sign my thing, but he just didn't like me because my pen didn't work. But yeah, I'd love to meet Christopher Eccleston too, but he doesn't really do conventions. And I'd like to meet, the others, Colin Baker and Tom Baker, and I think I've covered them now. Because, and sadly, the other three aren't with us. Yeah, I wouldn't mind meeting Jen Louise Coleman as well. She went to a convention in May, but I didn't meet her because I have no monies. Yeah. Oh, I mean, my mum really wanted to meet Eve Miles from Torchwood because she was just awesome. We sat in one of her talks, and she was just awesome, but sorry, there's a fly or something. But we had no monies, again. So, yeah. You're probably wondering who this little guy is. Well, if you didn't know, he's a Dalek. But he's not any old Dalek. He's a Dalek my daddy made! He just surprised me one day and came to see me and he brought me a Dalek. And he made it all himself and it's so awesome. And sadly one of his little lights are missing, but that's because they just kept falling off and that makes me sad. But it's really awesome. And yeah, and I kept him for years and years, and his head turns because he's a Dalek. And I even wrote my name on him. You can't actually see my name. Yeah, he's a cool little thing. Hey, get out of my frame! I'm warning you. Daleks are just divas. Anyway, enough clowning around. I should probably go. But I hope you've enjoyed my little insight into my Doctor Who world. It's been awesome, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to Peter Capaldi. Not many people agree with me. Well, some people do, but not really people around me. But yeah, I'm interested to see what he's like. You know, I'm going to give him a chance, because I didn't like the look of David Tennant. I didn't like the look of David Tennant. I didn't like the look of Matt Smith, and I've ended up liking them both. So, you never know. I might like them, like him. Anyway, bye.